Hey, you guys, we are back to do what? Love and Marriage Huntsville. I thought y'all thought we weren't coming back, Jack.
Man, let this be a good season. Toxic free. I hope it is, man. I really do.
Let's go ahead and get into it.
We keeps it real. Expressing how we feel. Whoa. So come on in and feel some tea. Join the KOED family. We're about relationships and review. Making it fun just for you. Go with God, let God go with you. It's time for Courtney and Eddie.
I always put God first. Hey, what's up, KOED Cam folks? How y'all doing tonight? Welcome back to another video of KOED. I'm Eddie, aka Dub. This is my lovely wife.
Courtney, also known as Coco.
This right here is Courtney and Eddie. This channel is all about relationship. It's all about reviews. It's all about entertainment. And it's also all about rants. Yes, we added the rants part in here because people say we like to rant when we do videos, which we do. And ranting sometimes helps the soul.
Yeah,
it helps the soul. But anyway, yeah. So tonight we're gonna be talking about Love and Marriage Huntsville, and new season. Hopefully it's toxic free.
So if you're brand new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below. We like to have fun over here. And don't forget that we have our own Patreon where we share exclusive content. You know what I'm saying? A little behind the scenes, a little here, a little there, do game night and all that stuff. And don't forget to go to our website to purchase our merch. This is one of the new tees that I'm wearing, Black Girl Magic, for all the girls that got the magic out there. Black Girl Magic. So let's go ahead and get into it, you guys. So it is a new season, season 6, episode 1. It's called A Holt and a Prayer. Now, I just want to say overall, I'm in hopes that this will be a good season. I don't see, even with the commercials and all that stuff, that they got a whole bunch of stuff going on. I hope this is not a season for the rest of 2023. Because y'all remember, they just thought they was filming, the reunion was in October. And then they filming now in December. So it don't be no long breaks for them. It's just like around the corner.
That's what Carlos King has what he does. He finds this gold mine of a show like Huntsville. He's gonna work them back to back. You know what I'm saying? He's gonna work them back to back because he knows this show does bring in the eyeballs.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I get it, but you gotta be real careful with this because you don't want to burn people out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
These folks ain't have no real jobs for real because they filming all the time.
All right, so yeah.
So it's now I wanted to say this. Now I love the intro. I love the intro. It looks fresh. It looks a little upscale. It seems like Stormi and Courtney, same name, spelled different. They have more of, we get to see a little bit more of them and their dynamic and their family and all that stuff. And we see they've added Kiki, Child, and Alp's Destiny, I guess, because she was not in the intro, so I'm not sure if she's going to be a friend or not be in it at all.
Yeah, I think they ousted her. Kiki got what she wanted to be on the show. I don't know why, but okay. But they put Martell, put him up front. He put him first.
He was the first one.
Yeah, he's the first one in the intro. So, is Martell the face of the show now? Mm-hmm. He was the first one to come on the intro. Yes, I'm starting off wrong. I don't care.
So it starts out with Melody is coming to Kimmy and Marie's house. So she was just saying that Kimmy has respected. She said that Kimmy has respected her privacy and everything, and her and Kimmy's friendship has really and truly grown. And Kimmy said the same thing, that that her friendship with Melody has really grown, and that's good. In the beginning, I like to see that Melody is in a good space. Once again, this was just a few months between from the reunion until now, when we see that a lot of people did not get along, and Mel had outs with everybody. So, it seems really refreshing. But again, I said, child, this is showing up scripted TV, honey, because now the audience said we don't want all this arguing and toxicity. So now we got to change the narrative. Doesn't necessarily mean that whatever issues they had, they got past them. No, we, for the sake of the show, we got to make a whole nother storyline. So that's scripted TV. Am I right?
Yeah, but I look at it different from you, man. I still think it's gonna be toxic. It started off good in this episode with Mel, but Mel hasn't talked to nobody since she left California for the reunion. So these people never had interactions. The only person she probably interacted with was Kimmy to check on her because she's going through the chemo and everything.
Right.
Other than that, she wasn't in touch with nobody.
Again, scripted TV.
Now all of a sudden they're getting back together, and now they got to interact with one another. So my thing is this, man: if Mel and these people don't get along, let them just go on by their own business. But I know they got to come together for the show. I get it. So.
Kimmy was Maurice really and truly doesn't want Kimmy to do nothing because Kimmy is still working and she being too busy in between, her chemos and all this stuff or whatever. He want her to just chill, just chill out.
Why she's working, why she's not chilling out? Because I'm assuming going through something like that, the more downtime you have, the more you're gonna sit there and be in your own head. You'll be thinking about it. So if you keep yourself busy, you're not gonna be thinking about it as much.
Mm-hmm. Kimmy was just saying that she wants to have a party to celebrate, her last day of chemo. I think that's what I'm correct.
Yeah.
But Maurice doesn't want her to have it. But Mel was like, well, then shoot, I'll plan it. You don't have to do nothing. You just show up. You know what I'm saying? Give me the list of who you want to come.
So Mel volunteered to plan it.
Yeah. So give me the list of who you want to come, and I'll make sure I take care. Now, Kimmy was saying, now, Mel, I know you ain't getting along with a lot of the ladies right now, a lot of people right now. So, you gonna only invite who you want? She said, no, I ain't gonna do you like that. If it was mine, I would invite who I want. But no, this is whoever you want. Just give me the list. Let me know. So they had to do a pretend. Okay, how you gonna do it? So, they did a pretend phone call and stuff like that. So,
I didn't like this.
You didn't like that
No,
part?
No, I didn't like this part because Mel volunteered to host, the party, knowing that she has to get in contact with some of the people she really don't like.
Mm-hmm.
Keep your peace, man. Keep your peace, man. If you feel like you didn't want to contact these people, don't host the party. Let Kimmy make the phone calls, so you can keep your distance from these people, so you keep the toxicity down.
Well,
I know it's for production. I know it's for the show. I know.
That's
but
people sign up.
But man, if I, for my peace, man, bunk all that crap.
It's like it's like this is just a part of reality TV is when a lot of them fall out with each other. And they were probably really good friends, but they fall out and never get back together again as friends. And now they got to work together. And hey, this is what you sign up for. So Martell is getting a facial. And what he using that little mask that I got, baby, because the lady said that helps get rid of hyperpigmentation.
I call it the Michael Myers mask, man.
That scares you when I wear it.
Every time I walk in the room, you got it on. Hide the butcher knife.
I don't do it every day. I think you're supposed to do it a couple times a week.
Right.
I haven't done it in a while, but it does help. It has helped with my hyperpigmentation. And I got that mask as well as the neck. So I love it. And you can do it in all different lights. It's LED. You got red, green, mine do red, green, blue, white, all them different colors. And so, Martell was just saying that he had some bags or something up under his eyes, and he wanted to make sure he keep his facial clean. He said he liked when ladies touch him.
Yeah, I bet you do, bro.
So the ladies out there, y'all, he said he liked when the ladies touch him.
Yeah,
so
I bet you do. Hey, what man don't though, man? Yeah, you like a man should like a woman touching him, man.
Yeah.
But
should you just want a random woman to touch you though?
Yeah, not me per se.
I know that.
Not me per se, but I'm just saying, if you single, yeah, you don't mind a random woman touching you, especially if she look good.
That part. Now, you won't want no random woman touch you if she didn't look good.
Oh, that's facts, yeah.
Okay, then.
Yeah.
So,
That's facts, yeah.
Anyway, Martell mom come in and stuff like this. So I said, okay, then Miss Marlene finna get her shine on, honey, because Martell gotta have somebody to film with too. So Miss Marlene come in, so she cut up and stuff like that. And Shereé called why, he got his little robe on and stuff. And so Shereé doing her thing, and they in what it was?
Portugal.
So yeah, they
Portugal.
film for Atlanta Housewives, so they in Portugal, and so they was communicating and stuff. And I think it was I don't watch Atlanta Housewives like that no more. So I don't know what that Sonya. I think she jumped on the camera with Shereé and stuff, and she's like, "Ooh, what you doing? You ain't got no clothes on and stuff." And he said, "Listen, I'm here with my mom." And he had to show. She said, "Hey y'all." So Miss Marlene, yeah, he here with the mom. He wanted to say something.
Mm-mm.
He did say that him and Shereé are taking things slow, so they not trying to rush into nothing.
Meaning, this is all production. It's all put together. It's all make believe.
Talking about their relationship.
Yeah. And I'm just saying, it's just a coincidence. They both on television. He broke up and they got together, and there's big news about it. So now she want to come on the show to help the ratings up some more, get the ratings up a little bit more.
And then he coming on her show,
And this is perfect for Carlos King.
Yeah, it's perfect for TV, to be honest,
No,
so
perfect for him, so he can get his foot back in the door over there at Bravo a little bit.
Yeah. So Martell was also saying too that him and Mel, because Miss Marlene was asking, I think he was just volunteering that information. Him and Mel, he want to get back to a place of where they better co-parents or just being sociable and what's the word? Cordial, because we didn't, thank God, we didn't hear about all that court stuff on here on on TV. We knew about it on social media about him trying to get custody of the children and all that stuff. So they had all these issues and stuff. So he want to be back cordial. He said he's doing therapy. With Marlene said, "What you going to therapy for? What you talking to them people for, honey? Everybody got problems, child. You take that between you and the Lord." I think she said something like that.
Yeah, see, Miss Marlene, she's from the old school. Some of the old heads, they don't believe in therapy. So, but I'm glad Martell's in therapy, man. But deep down inside, I still think he wants Mel back. That's just me personally. You know what I'm saying? He wants his family back. But
that may be something that he will probably always have in him. Even if he move on, he'll still always have that love for her.
Yeah,
I think vice versa.
Yeah, no doubt about it, man. It just, like I said, every season I say this: the brother messed up with Mel. He did, okay. And I know he regrets, stepping outside his marriage, but it seems like he's growing. He showed some growth so far. You know what I'm saying? So let's see how far this goes.
And Miss Marlene said something about, she don't like the fact too that, the kids' dad is talked about in a bad way. So I guess she was saying that Mel talking about the kids.
Talking about Martell in front of the kids.
To the kids, yeah. So let's move on to Stormi and Courtney are in the kitchen. Stormi is cooking like she cooking some steaks or something like that. She's a Southern girl. Is she from Mississippi?
I think she is.
So she in there cooking and everything. So Courtney was saying, listen, about time for that little boy to get up off them boobs, because them is for him. He didn't say that part, but I'm just saying.
How old was the little boy? 2, 3?
I think probably about 2.
Yeah, it's about time for him to get off that, man, and start eating some real food.
My grandbaby was on it for a while too.
And that's why they be all attached to the mama, man. And he a little boy too. Yeah, you gotta get him off them boobs, man. Go to daycare, get beat up, get punked by the little kids.
So Stormi was saying that she does want more kids, and Courtney was like, no. Basically, he don't want no more kids.
Basically, that's what Courtney needed to say, man. He was like making all kinds of excuses. Well, you almost, you got real bad on the bed there when you had the last baby.
Lost a lot of blood.
You lost a lot of blood. I was concerned about you. And she said, what about getting a surrogate? No, I don't want to do that because I don't like that, how that goes. You know what I'm saying? If I want a child, I want my child to be for me. So everything she threw at him, he come up with an excuse.
And then he said when he get a surrogate and she had a child, he don't want his children competing. I said, what?
Courtney, man, bro, all you gotta say, baby, I don't want no more kids. One is good enough for me. I'm done. That's all you got to say.
Yep.
But I'm assuming he was trying to make all these excuses so he won't hurt her feelings. But man, man, you tell him, man, you don't want no more kids.
So yeah, and he pretty much shut down. He was like, I don't want to talk about this. And she was saying that's what he do when he don't want to talk about stuff. He don't want to talk about it. So it seemed like they was really truly getting a little heated because Stormi want more kids. And she said at first he wanted more kids, but until he saw her like in that condition, then, he didn't want no more kids. But, he probably don't want nobody carrying his children. I don't know. Surfing can be very weird because that is a rich new age type of thing or whatever, and so it can be kind of weird for people.
Yeah, man. Especially people down south. Old heads like man, somebody carry my child. Somebody else carry my child. Mm-hmm.
So Mel is with her kids. It's Christmas time, and it seems as though that the kids she was asking what they want for Christmas. Little boss baby, honey, she said that she want a phone. She said her daddy said that she is responsible, so she want an iPhone 14. So she ain't asking for.
How's boss baby? How old is she?
I don't know. I would say about 8 or 9. I don't know.
That's too young for a phone, man. Too young.
But nowadays, honey, these kids have phones at 2 and 3.
Yeah, but still, too much stuff on these phones, and the kids can get into, and all, man.
So Mel said, okay, children, y'all go upstairs. I got to do my scene. I got to do my scene. So Mel is, she said she got to burn the phone because she don't want nobody to have her phone number.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to get at. Mel really don't want to deal with these people. Mm-mm. So why even call these people, man? Let Kimmy call them. That's all I'm saying. Don't put yourself in a position you don't want to be in for the sake of television. If they're going to disturb your peace or you're going to disturb their peace, don't do it. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why I say, here comes the toxicity again.
Yeah, but we know this what?
Production. I get it. Yeah, I get it, man.
You got to work. It's just like you working on a job and you got to sit there and communicate with your coworkers because that's what it seems like.
But you got to go all out your way to get a burner phone to call people. That's too much, man.
Sound like she been had it, but either way.
Yeah, it did.
Mel calling everybody, and it seems like she said that a person that she don't want to talk to, she got to call Tisha and she got to call Martell. And so she called Stormi, and Stormi said, hey, Stormi, this is Mel. Who? Mel. Who? I'm sorry, who? This is Mel, Melody. Who? So Stormi had to say a bunch of times because she didn't recognize the number, and I'm surprised she answered the phone.
I'm surprised by that too.
That's what I'm saying, honey. There really had to be production. Hey, somebody finna call you with this number. You need to answer the phone.
So somebody called me from a number I don't know. I'm not answering. They're going straight to voicemail.
Yeah. So so she called Storm. So she had to tell Stormi about the thing. It was real dry. She called Letitia. It was a pause between them. Hey, Letitia, this is Mel.
Letitia said, "She don't calling me. I don't like you like that. Why you calling me?"
In her confession, she was saying, we hasn't talked. And that's what people are saying. Mm-hmm. We haven't talked since the reunion. Right. So we're looking at 2 months. Like I said, the reunion was filmed in October. We didn't see it till January, but it was filmed in October. So you got a couple of months because it's Christmas time. So they hadn't filmed. They hadn't seen each other talk. So she was real dry as well. But she said, okay.
For Kimmy, I will come.
Stormi said for Kimmy.
I think Tisha said the same thing.
Yeah,
okay.
So they letting you know, girl, I ain't coming because you invited me. I'm coming for Kimmy. And so then she called Martell.
Martell said, hey, Mel. Martell was stumbling over his words. Mel, this you? What's going on? I said, man, Mel got this dude shook, man. Then, Mel said, well, Martell, Kimmy having this party for her last chemo, and she wants you to come. He said, okay, and Mel about to get on the phone. Hey, and Martell said, Mel, what about that prayer last night? And Mel said, what prayer? The prayer you prayed for me. Mel said, that was last night. And it's like, come on, Martell, man. You showing your cards, man.
So I guess from what we gathered that he wants to be in a better place of co-parenting, and Mel said she'll pray about it. And I guess he just wondered, has she done better prayed about it? But as we go on, it seems as though Mel is talking about Martell want her back. Martell is saying, I'm just asking for a better place of us being in a better place, like they was in Florida. You know what I'm saying? When they was talking, you know what I'm saying? And all that stuff or whatever. So
I don't know. I still think they both want to be one another. They just trying to play hard in front of the cameras and whatnot. But hey, it is what it is.
So in the next scene, you got Stormi and her mom. So her mom moved in the guest house to help with her son because Stormi is so busy in business till she really truly don't have time. So her mama that moved in the guest house.
Well, her mom just didn't move in the guest house. Her mom moved in Miss Wonder's place. Cause Miss Wonder, her mom is taking the place of Miss Wonder, in my opinion. She's gonna be the force Mel got to deal with this season, in my opinion, because they was already beefing on social media, and Stormi mom, it seems like she can handle her own in a classy way. So this right here might be a handful for Mel, in my opinion.
So when we say that, we saying too, because we talked about this. Carlos uses people, so he gonna use you for his benefit. So so he saw on social media that Miss Betty Steele, she said what she said, and now let's bring her on the show.
Right.
Let's bring her, and now she gonna be beefing and stuff like. So it's all about how you gonna use. We don't know if we're gonna see Miss Wanda this season, if she gonna be a part of this season or not. But now he got another mama, so she may not be a part of this season.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
right? So because seems like to me, from what I can tell, the Mel and Stormi, they're not on a good page right now.
Yeah,
they're not in a good space.
Now they used to be because she filmed that video at Stormi house, and remember we was like, we want to see Stormi, but I'm glad that we seeing more of Stormi and not just Stormi centered around Melody.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? I'm glad
Stormi,
that we seeing her own home, her own element.
Right. Stormi's starting to stand on her own 2 feet now, on the show. Now she's standing separate from everybody else, her and Courtney. So they, it's gonna be a different dynamic with the new cast members, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I still don't understand why they got Kiki on here, bro.
We'll see. So she was telling her mama too about what Courtney was saying, that he don't want to have no more kids. She was just saying in the beginning he wasn't like that, and the mama was saying that he been through a lot. He's seen a lot, And she was also saying too that I guess because her mama wasn't necessarily agreeing with her, and she was just saying that something about what she said, don't get in her business.
Yeah, I said don't get in my business, and the mom said, "Hey, you don't brought your business to me, and also I'm your mom." Your business is my business. I said, well, it sounds like a mama too.
Mm-hmm. They also talked about the surrogate and everything, but then Stormi segue when they talk about the business. Said, "Mama, you need to stay off social media." Same thing with Miss Wanda, right?
Same thing. You know what I'm saying?
And you have to understand that these mamas will fight for their children. Now, everybody not the same kind of mama. Because Marlene she probably don't do no social media at all.
Oh, Miss Marlene?
Yes.
She said, what's social media?
What's a Twitter?
What's a Facebook?
So she probably do none of that.
Yeah, because some people, like you said, they don't want to deal with that.
Yeah, some of them mamas is not finna do that. But then you got some of them mamas saying that they be will fight you in social media.
Apparently, Miss Betty, that's her name, Miss Betty, right? She wasn't on social media because Stormi said she read books a lot.
No, that's true.
And she read books a lot. And also she went from books to social media. Now she on social media. And Stormi said what she need to do, she need to go back reading books again.
Mm-hmm.
So you go there, you go on social media, she got a taste of it. Oh,
be hooked. You be strolling, honey. You stroll for hours. So they showed a tweet. I don't know if it was a Facebook post or not, but Miss Betty said, do you really think that Melanie didn't like Stormi? That was the question. And Melanie said something about some recording the conversation. Really, did she tweeted that? Really don't know about that. I don't be into all of that stuff, y'all. When I'm done with the show, pretty much I'm done with the show, especially this one, honey. Honey, I needed a break like they did.
Yeah, we pull a mail. we disassociate ourselves with everybody on the show. Whole show.
Yeah, we did what we did and we was done. So Betty said that Betty said in her post too that she doing the same thing, I guess, with Stormi that she did with Destiny. What it was, distorting the truth or something like that. Yeah,
distorting the truth and based on a line.
And she explained to Stormi when I first met that girl, Melody. She said,
She-
I ain't too much care for her.
Yeah, she said something about her energy was just like completely
Mhm.
off. She didn't like her energy. Like, man, what she picked up from Mel?
But Betty said, girl, I wasn't even here for 400. That was your friend. You the one connected to her.
But Way Stormy said Miss Betty didn't like none of her friends, you know, when she was a child.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So she don't like none of her friends now.
Stormi said that, well, the thing is with her and Mel that she likes consistency. I'm like that too. So she said, you know, at first things were consistent, but then they just kind of fell off, and then she started pulling back, and she just kind of see people, and she matches energy. So yeah, she kind of see, and you know how with any friendship, sometimes it start out good, everybody good, kiki, you're doing all that stuff, whatever. Then you start seeing, okay, I don't like this. I don't like that.
That's
Oh,
what
let me pull
happens.
back
When,
on this.
that's what happens when you pull the layers back. As you get to know somebody, the layers start coming off, and you see who they really are. Yeah, you know, when you first meet somebody, yeah, y'all in the honeymoon phase. You know, as a friendship, y'all in the honeymoon phase, and everything's going well. Y'all kiki, caca, and laugh and kicking and whatnot. Then all of a sudden, things start to progress, and you start to see how your true friend really is. Oh man, I didn't know he was like that. I didn't know she was like that. Oh man, I gotta watch my, keep my eye out on her, man. So yeah, so that's what happens, man. So now the person you thought was a true friend, turns out to be somebody you don't want to be around no more.
Exactly. Storm was saying too, Mom, when you do all that stuff, now I gotta sit up here and people think I got beef with other people and I gotta deal with this stuff. But Betty said you ain't gotta deal with nothing, honey. You ain't gotta deal with nothing you don't want to deal with, you know? So let's move on to the next scene. You got Kimmy and Maurice are headed to their event. So they decided to have which was I guess it was good and I guess cost effective. You know, just kind of have it at a restaurant somewhere like a little sports bar. And so everybody's coming in. So these are the people that Melody invited, her Kim and Maurice family and everything. And of course they invited the other cast members. And so they're coming in one by one. So Tiffany pregnant, so she coming in, and we got to see, I think you had walked out, but Kimmy's mom and her dad. I think she said on when we interviewed her stepdad, right? So yeah, they were coming in and everything, and so and then Martell came in. And he was up there trying to, talk to me about that prayer child.
What's on the prayer, Mel? Mel walked across the room. He followed, hey, Mel, what about the prayer, Mel? He be on the other side of the room, tweeting her, texting her, what about the prayer?
And Letitia and Marceau come in. It's the music for me. You know how the scary music come on and stuff like that. You know a scene when it make all that crazy music. So production is missing because Tisha and Marceau come in. You got the music come on and everything. And so Stormi come in, and Stormi and Courtney come in. And Stormi just saying that, she don't do fake. She don't really like to hang out with people like that. If I don't fool with you or rock with you like that, then I'm not finna be in your face and talking to you.
What Stormi was trying to get at was that we haven't spoken to each other for almost a whole 2 months. And now also we're going to get together and act like it's all to the good. That's why she said it was fake. And I said, yeah, I can agree with that, man. We haven't spoken to each other in like 2 months. You haven't called me or anything. Now all of a sudden we all get together as a group. Yeah, man, what's going on? Yeah. No, dog. It don't roll that way, man. You know what I'm saying? If you're a true friend, I would be speaking to you. We'd be hanging out within those 2 months, man. Yeah. So that's what she was trying to get at.
But Stormi, girl, this is reality. This is scripted TV, girl. So this is what happened, honey. We gotta fake it till we make it in front of them cameras again, and like everything is hunky-dory. So Kimmy was just saying too, she was thanking everybody for coming. She was saying that, she went back to the doctor and they didn't find nothing. Praise the Lord. So, but she still said she's going to have her surgery. If I'm not mistaken, she's going to have a mastectomy, like a double mastectomy, I guess, where they remove your breast and put the implants, like the fake ones there, so you won't. So, because she was saying the tumor, the thing can come up again in that same spot, but if you remove it, then it won't come up. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that maybe what she get. But anyway, So Storm was like, man, hey, can we have a conversation? Can we talk? So she was like, sure, girl, sure. Yes, come on, let's go over here. Oh, you look so cute. Hey. So Storm was like, well, man, I'm just trying to see where we at. We good, girl. Yes, we good. We good. What's up? So she was like, I'm just saying, we hadn't talked anything. And she was like, well, girl, I gotta pull back. Same thing with Des on that other reunion. Des said we haven't talked. So, when Mel got an issue with you, baby, she cut you off. You just hadn't realized that you've been cut off.
Mel, how guys say, if you don't want to get a girl pregnant, you got to do the pull out. If you don't want to get her pregnant.
You really went there.
Yeah, I did. Mel does the pull back. She don't like she the pull back.
Yeah, she pull back, pull away, cut off.
Yeah.
And so it take a minute for other people to realize that.
She
but
pulled back, yeah.
So Mel was like, and then she said, I text you, but you didn't respond. She said, oh yeah. She said, I just thought you didn't respond, girl. I didn't know you changed your number, because Mel was like, I changed my number. So she said, oh, okay, you didn't try to call the number and get the ding, ding, ding. I'm like, girl, that only happen on the house phone. They don't go, dude, this number is no longer in service. Most of the time, they say something like, I don't think they say doing this number long.
Yeah,
I don't know what
they say something like this almost like out of service.
Yeah, something like that.
Not in the network or something like that. Yeah.
And she was like, girl, no. So she was like, okay, well, you didn't give me your number and stuff. She said, well, girl, I'm saying, if you try to call me or whatever, you didn't just DM me. It was like Mel was throwing it back. She was gaslighting her. She was throwing it back on Storm and like, girl, you the one in the wrong for not doing your due diligence to get in touch with me in actuality. Yeah. And then she said, you could have DM'd me. And she was like, girl, if we friends, son, I ain't really finna DM you like that. I should have a better connection, because DM for people that don't have your number. I have your number and had your number.
Now, Mel, I'm sure you said, Stormi, I just don't want to deal with you. I'd rather for her to say that than all the other stuff she was giving Stormi.
Oh, yeah.
Because if you're a true friend, you get your number changed, you're gonna text that person, hey, this is my new number. When you need to holler at me, here you go. Just use this number here. Because I used to change my phone number every 3 years. So if I want you to have my number, I would text you, hey, this is Eddie. This is my new number. I got my number changed. That's all Mel had to do if she really wanted to be bothered with Stormi. So that shows me a lot right there.
That situation happened to me. So I had what I thought was a friend. And I know that she probably dealing with some stuff or whatever. But anyway, so I was like, girl, yeah. I said, I'm going to send you this. And I had been texting her, but you just thinking that people ain't responding. Right. But you see them like every day, as a coworker or whatever. And so I said, girl, did you get this? Not this, probably months had passed or whatever. I was like, because we didn't talk every day. We saw each other coworker wise, but we didn't talk on the phone. So I said, girl, did you get da 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 da? She said, and then she just told me I had changed my number. I said, okay. I didn't know that girl been sending you stuff. She said, oh yeah. I said, okay then. If you tell me that you changed your number and you knew I was sending you stuff, then that means that you didn't want me to have your number, right?
That's right.
So she was like, I give it to you. I said, oh no, you ain't got to give me your number, girl. Because I'm saying, if you didn't want me to have it, then you don't have to give it to me. Please don't feel obligated to give it to me. And I went ahead and took it, and I think I threw it away, because I felt like, I'm not finna call you, girl. You didn't want to give me your number, because when you change your number, you go through your contacts, right, and you tell everybody that you want to have your new number.
So apparently Mel did not want Stormi to have a new number.
Yeah.
So apparently Mel did not want Stormi to be her friend.
Yeah.
So there you go, Stormi. I'm like your mom. If a person's not gonna add value to your your life, you know what I'm saying? They're no friends. They're not friends.
You got to look at everybody in your life. This ain't about the show no more. But look as a person, everybody in your life, if they not adding no value and they probably taking away or frustrate, baby. Bye.
And what I mean by value, what I mean about that is that it's not monetary value. Sometimes it can be somebody you can talk to, give you some kind of encouragement, to have your back, give you peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? But if they're gonna be toxic and you start taking away from you your peace, your sanity, your health, you gotta let them go.
And it's unbalanced.
Right.
Any kind of friendship should be balanced. It should be give and take. Any marriage, everything should be give and take. You're giving and taking from them, and vice versa.
Yeah, you gotta be evenly yoked.
There you go, baby.
In marriage, and in real friendship.
Yeah,
Okay, you know,
exactly.
because some people, ooh, we friends, and all they doing is using you and taking your energy away from you, and you know, and not you put nothing back into you. They not pouring into you or nothing. They just taking, 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 taking.
Yep. So I so far so good for me, because I'm excited to see, oh excuse me, all the other couples come together. I mean, like Courtney and Stormi, and kind of see their dynamic and stuff like that. So it's a little refreshing, you know, with the with the Martell and Shereé thing. I ain't really trying.
You know who I'm waiting for? Kiki, man. When she gonna have a grand entrance? Kiki.
Get somebody else to do it. All right. On that note, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. Don't forget to go with God and let God go with you.
I was put God first.
And don't forget that we do have an SWB and the Escape R&B Divas, blah blah blah.
And Married at First Sight.
Yeah,
Put a ring on it.
All our reviews, y'all.
Ready to Love.
Reunion coming up.
Yeah.
Y'all make sure y'all check out all of them. I know some of y'all just like to watch us and don't even watch the show. We appreciate that.
Most of them ain't gonna watch this video because they think we biased anyway. So
you had to say that.
Man, I gotta throw it in there.
Oh, we're not.
But we're not. I got my favorites, man. I ain't gonna lie to that, man. Shoot, man.
And that's what we do about our opinion.
This is an opinion piece video. Everybody have their opinions. Everybody have their favorite. This is not CNN. This is not NBC. This is not Fox News. This is a YouTube channel reviewing shows, giving our opinions.
And you walk your happy hips over here and hit play to hear what we got to say.
And you say it like that, that's your hips. And the ones that with no hips, you just scoot.
My fingernail. And so we also too want to say for those that's still linger around and watching. We also too want to say that we would appreciate everybody being respectful. This season of Love and Marriage Huntsville, you can agree to disagree with us, and that's okay, but no personal attacks. And if it happens, then we just not finna say nothing to you. You just comment, delete it, and you block pretty much. So, go where you are celebrated, because you sure ain't gonna be appreciated over here if you disrespect us. Okay? All right, love you, miss you, bye.